Well, I'm over in Clarksville. This is the soccer field, which you can't even see because it is extremely foggy. I just dropped off an 18-inch culvert to this job. It's going to be eventually be a house, or a barn and a house, but they got to put a culvert in at the road. So I just dropped that culvert off, and now I'm going to head back and go get, sounds like the skid steer and the roller. But my electric brakes in my trailer are not working. And when you put a skid steer and a roller on there, you really want the electric brakes to be working. So I don't know what's going on with it. Lights are working on the trailer, but the brakes just flat out aren't getting a signal at all. So not sure what's going on with that, but once I get back to town, we'll mess with it and try and see if we can figure it out. This is a tire recycling place. I think they take tires and turn them into like a playground bedding, maybe. At least that's for sure what they seem to do with it. They could just be flat out recycling them, turn them into chop them up in a mulch-like thing to go back to tire manufacturer. But I'm willing to bet that one's going, or that one turns into that playground mulch stuff. But I'm on my way back to town. Grab a couple pieces of equipment, come back. Charlie is getting in the granite to go run gravel. Tony and Jared are on the job. That new dump truck guy is not going to start until 2 weeks or so, something like that. So that'll be nice when we get him going, and I can do a little bit more of like equipment types, moving a little bit more often, not have to be in the dump truck as much. Oh, and I'm tired. Didn't sleep real great. I had a bunch of nightmares, it's not even nightmares, I had night terrors last night. Woke up 4 or 5 times in a sweat and a panic. I really ought to go see a shrink and get something for that so I can stop having them. That's what Pem Pem was supposed to be for. He was supposed to wake me up during night terrors, but he doesn't like sleeping next to me when we're at home. He sleeps next to Ashley. So he ends up waking her up instead of waking me up. So, I don't know, maybe got to retrain him again. We'll see. But foggy as hell. But I'm on my way back to town. Well, I think the ground wire on this trailer is disconnected. I ran over to the parts store and went and got a oh, I'm getting old. Went and got a new fuse for it. This ground wire came over to here and it's pulled out. So I'm gonna fix it. We'll see how this goes.
For a second I believe it's gone. Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through. Don't come round and waste my time. A generation.
So I'm still having issues getting this brake controller to work. Well, it's more than the controller, so I'm climbing underneath here. It's the actual brakes to see if there's a fuse or something in here on why that booster pump isn't turning on. So I'm going to take this box off, take this cover off, see if there's a fuse in this, and then figure out why in the world it's not working. This is a pain in the butt. I'm laying on rocks, but it's got to be done, so I'm doing it. We'll see if we can figure this out. I've been doing about 100 other things. The red dump truck's over there. It just got front tire fixed. Then I had to fix this pigtail, and then the ground wire is up there. Had to fix that. It's just been one of those days. Now I'm laying on rocks, so yeah, it's always fun. I gave up on that trailer, so I'm gonna go fix this coupling. It's right there. So this shouldn't take me but a few minutes to do. No big deal. Rinse this whole truck off. Won't smell like burning coolant for the next couple of days. So easier part of the day. I saved it to last. Then I got to make some measurements for moving this 330 on the RGN. So make sure I get the proper dimensions and stuff when I call in the permit. The permit should be pretty damn expensive. It's going to be almost 140 or 150,000 pounds gross. It's a 80,000 pound machine, so it'll be an interesting one to say the least. Well, that was exciting. It's a pain in the butt. I had to do a whole bunch of measuring and whatnot on that trailer to make sure that that 330 is going to fit, because the guy we're going to go haul it for seems to be okay with the price that we're going to charge him to haul it. It's well, it's new to him. It's not new. It's a 2-year-old machine, but it sounds like it's in amazing shape. And then we're gonna move it from Russellville, Arkansas to out by Fort Smith, and then come back. It's almost 500 miles. So I was gonna do it in just 2 parts, from Russellville back to here, and then here to the job site. Then we're gonna move our Sani 265, which has the damn near the same specs as a 330, out there, and a D6 dozer, and then 2 trucks and whatnot for when we're doing the haul offs and stuff. I think they're undercutting it, and then we got to burn a bunch of wood, and that job's gonna be big. And I'm probably not gonna be on it very much, but that wasn't a good sound. It sounded like keys were falling. Something back there. But got the haul truck back up and going again. Got that boot on it. Sat there and waited for the truck to warm up completely. Then revved it up a bunch of times and see if I can get a bubble out of it. But I'm bringing a little over 1.5 gallons worth of coolant with me. And just it kind of just hangs out in the side steps. So I have enough for all that. But got jobs starting, got stuff moving, so I'm pretty happy with all that. Trying to get all the odd and end stuff done today. I was trying to take it easy on my back and get that trailer up and going, but I think the actual pump is bad. But I fixed the wire. There's 2 broken wires in it. Got the wires up going, so that's a good sign. Now we just gotta figure out what in the world's going on with that pump. Right by a stinky place. I hate that place. It smells like shit. but they are here. They've been here for longer than the town's been out this way. I'm out of breath. I just rinsed my back of my pickup truck out. One of the jugs of concentrated antifreeze spilled in the back of it, so I made sure I got it all cleaned out before it got too terribly sticky. So today's been a hell of a day, just doing nothing but fixing stuff. Brought a culvert over to a job site and then was at the yard fixing stuff all day. Interviewed 2 guys, hired one of them. Sounds like we got a dump truck driver also hired. So we're going from 5 guys to 7 and moving up in the world. So I'm pretty excited. Happy that we got a bunch of big jobs starting. Happy we got, Ben's probably gonna be real happy we got money. We're gonna have a bunch of money rolling in, and we're gonna be start doing some more things. I'm tickled pink. I get to go play with a 330 excavator. It's not very often you get to see one of those. They're pretty damn big. People kind of underestimate how big they are. They're actually medium excavators. And for this area, 330 excavators pretty large. Most people have 320s or 325s at the most. Our Sanny's one of the largest, and it's a 265, which is essentially a 327 cat, more or less. I get to play with toys. Pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a hell of a drive, but still pretty excited about it. So I'm not too terribly far away from home. Go home, eat dinner, play on the computer, go to bed, and see what we got going for tomorrow. So I'll do a little bit more diligence in videoing some more and getting a little bit more production into it. I know this vlog isn't terribly entertaining, so I promise I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to get more time at it and get better at editing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on things. It's just taking me a little bit to get in the swing of it, and I'm hoping we'll hit 1,000 viewers, or sorry, 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I don't think we have a prayer to do that. Been advertising on Facebook. You know, I have a Facebook page for it that's got 3,000 friends on it, and I only have 300 subscribers right at this point in time, and going to be struggling just to get to 1,000 and get monetized, and hopefully be able to upgrade all my equipment and, you know, make the YouTube channel better and better and better. So good things to come, hopefully. We'll see how it all goes. But for now, it's a lot of me talking in the camera and kind of what I'm doing during the day, and I promise I'm going to work a little bit harder and try to make it a little bit better. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
Are you serious right now?